higher vibrational beings coming down to this planet to try and change what's been going on here, because it has been essentially a prison planet. The controlling consciousness that is in charge at this moment of this planet is what is and are aware of every incarnate being that comes into this planet. Through sexual union between a male and a female, energy is then sent up and vibrates up through frequencies. They have technology to be able to see where, and then a soul is then attracted to a lifetime. And then the soul will then, this is just one way, a soul will then come to the womb of the mother, and they can track this. They can track this from happening. Were coming to this planet, and they needed to make sure that they had their hands on and had control of these particular beings. They didn't know which ones were going to be which. They didn't know. Some were hidden. Some are put into the entertainment industry, and some have been hidden throughout their lives. They were looking for, and whether or not you believe in these deities, it doesn't matter. For me, this is my perspective, and I'm giving my perspective, okay? They were looking for specific beings. The beings that they were looking for were Hermes, who is Hermes is Thoth, and they were looking for Lucifer. They were looking for the Christos, or how would you say, Yeshua, Jehovah, Satan. Satan and Lucifer are two different individual beings. They are not the same being. A complete understanding of the inner earth and the surface earth, so they know exactly where all the energy grid lines are, all the ley lines, all the dragon lines, and they know. By the end of the Second World War, they had technology. These people had technology that is so far in advance of what we could possibly conceive now that it would even be hard for me to explain. They have age regression technology. So, for example, if Joseph Mengele was 70 years old or 60 years old at the end of the Second World War, there is technology that they have that they can reverse back and make him look 30 years old. Okay, so the powerful Nazis and the powerful scientists then in 1947 opened up and began the United States intelligence agencies. So we have the NSA, the CIA, were then began by these men. Looking for a number of different beings, but they were primarily looking for Lucifer, because they're following revelations from the Bible as a script. So they're following it to a T as a script. So they are looking for that child that was born trick, and that in fact the Nazis did win the war. So Project Paperclip was a setup where they took the best doctors, scientists, greatest minds of the SS, and then they took them and they hid them in South America and North America. If we go back to the Jesus story, and somebody asked me on a radio show the other day, well, why betrayal? Why is betrayal so important to the story? Well, betrayal is the ultimate way to hurt the heart. If you put your